Okay, today we are going to talk about what other items you need to have ready when you're going to install your new nail down hardwood flooring you just purchased from Floors to Your Home. So you've gone to our website, you found the hardwood you like, you placed your order, and it's arrived, you're ready to install. Now we're going to assume that you've done all the take-up necessary ready for your new flooring. You've removed the existing flooring, you've swept everything clean, you're ready to go. Everything is level within tolerance for your subfloor, and you're ready to get your install going. The first thing you're going to need to do when you nail down or staple down new flooring is you put down a floor paper. This floor paper has had a lot of names over the years that people use as kind of interchangeable. It used to be called red rosin paper. Some people still call it roofing paper. It's just a floor paper that you lay out. It's very inexpensive, that goes under the hardwood, in between the hardwood and the subfloor. So you'll lay that out first and have that down. Then you'll put your hardwood pieces on top of that. What you're going to need next is you're going to need your nailer. Now we call it a nailer, but we're actually using staples or cleats in most installation instances. And so you'll need your staples as well. The size staple that you'll actually need, you'll want to look at your installation instructions. That's going to depend, excuse me, on the thickness of your hardwood that you're actually installing is what will vary the length and the width of the actual staple. So you'll need your staples and then your staple gun, and then usually you use a rubber mallet to hit the staple gun to shoot the staples out. So those are the tools that you're going to need. Now, when you get to the end of a row, that's when you're typically going to make your first cut. So you're going to need to have something to measure those planks, so you know where to cut that piece, and then you're going to need a table saw to actually cut the planks. So we've got our saw, we've got our ruler, tape measure, etc. Typically we need a pencil or a pen to mark that piece. We're going to continue installing all the way through the end of the room, and then our room is complete in that same manner. Now we need to finish the edges, the bottoms of the walls. Typically we're going to add a shoe mold or quarter round to existing baseboard. If there is no existing baseboard, we can just add baseboard and be done. Or you can add the shoe mold or quarter round if you like the look of that better. Now, when we're going from the end of that room to another room, we may or may not need a transition piece there. That will depend on if you're going to continue that hardwood through the next room, or if you're ending it there. And if you're ending it there, the type of transition piece you'll need will depend on what floor you're going to in that new room. You're going from your new hardwood, and what are you going to, whether you need a reducer, a T-mold, an end cap, a baby threshold, a stair nose piece, etc. That's what will determine that transition piece. You won't really need a transition piece if you're continuing the hardwood into the next room, as long as the subfloor is at the same height in those two areas. So those are the extra or additional things you're going to need to have on hand for your new nail down hardwood flooring.